Hey guys, Miguel here, and today we're going to be unboxing the Spektrum DX5C. Nothing on this side, and on this side you can see I got the SR415 receiver model. Doesn't have AVC or telemetry, but you don't really need that in a race car. Comes with an instruction manual, bind plug. The reason I got the DX5C over like the Futaba 3PV and the Airtronics MXP, I believe, is, well, this has so many more features. It has 5 channels instead of 3. It's compatible with AVC, which I don't use. It has 4-wheel steering, mixing, dual rates, 20 model memory. It also just has a timer and things that those two don't have for the same price point. I know this isn't a racing radio per se because it doesn't have the fastest response time and things like that, but if you're just starting out, this is a very, very good first upgrade. So let's continue, and not for children under 14, okay? And that's pretty much it. Let's get it open. You can tell it's not the nicest packaging, but that doesn't really matter. All right, well, that's it. In the box, we get the DX5C, a receiver, and the manual itself. Let's put the DX5C to the side and read this manual. So this is actually a really nicely printed manual, as you can see. Definitely a little unexpected at this price point, but very cool nevertheless. Cool, so pretty nice manual. Let's put it off to the side. Next is the SR415 Sport Receiver. Nothing too fancy here. Comes with the receiver itself. A relatively long antenna for its size, but as you can see, it has steering, throttle, aux1, aux2, and bind. So it's 4-channel with the bind, which I'll probably use the bind plug for my receiver pack, and then one of the auxes for my transponder. But other than that, it's very small, very compact. It's also not very expensive. I believe they're $40. So receivers for these, you can get the 2-channel, the 3-channel, or the 4-channel, or you can even go up to the 6-channel SR6000, I believe, which has telemetry and AVC and all that stuff. But like I said, for a race car, you really don't need that. Also comes with some double-sided sticky tape and a bind plug. Now the controller comes with this little protector, and it comes twisty tied. Alright, so it comes wrapped and baggy. So as we can see, wow, that feels very, very good actually. Okay. As you can see, it has a relatively large screen, not huge, but good enough. It has a scroll wheel, back, clear, power switch, just a whole bunch of switches. The manual said something about that. I believe it's for firmware updates, but I'm not 100% sure. Feels a lot better in the hand than it looks. It's a very clunky radio, but it feels very nice in the hand actually. I know a lot of people don't like the big Spektrum wheels, and sadly there's nothing you can do about that with the DX5C. You will have to go with the DX5R and then buy the smaller steering wheel for that, but honestly it's not too bad. So let me get some batteries and we'll check it out. So once you get some batteries in it, it actually feels pretty hefty, pretty nice actually. Definitely feels more expensive than its $100 price point suggests. Yeah, it's a lot of plastic, but Okay guys, see here I have two Spektrum receivers. This car actually came with the SR310 and the radio came with the SR415. They're essentially the same, except that the SR310 has 3 channels and this has 4 channels. And I really don't think I need more than 3 channels for this car. So I won't be using the SR410, 15. That'll be going in like a raw crawler. I will show you how to bind the SR310 to the DX5C. So first you're going to want to connect power to it. Get your bind plug. Actually, don't connect power to it just yet. Put your bind plug in the bind hole. Hook up power to it. Now it's going to be flashing very quickly like that. Turn on your Spektrum DX5C. Then you're going to have to go into the menu, bind, and bind, binding, and it's bound. So it resets, so you have to unplug it, take the bind plug out, plug it back in, and now we have that solid orange glow, which is good. I'm going to put a servo in. Now let's check if everything works. Turn on your radio. Hook up power. Excellent. Okay, so we're ready to program. As we can see, when I turn left, the car turns right. So we want to change that, and when I give it throttle, the car brakes. So we're going to go into our settings, reverse, steering, reverse, confirm throttle reverse, yes. Okay, now I'm going to adjust my travel. But now everything's working correctly. Left, right. So now you can see it's overextending to the right. So to the right, we're gonna okay. Now throttle. I'm going to turn, let's see, 90. So I like to start off really low, give it full throttle, and then go up. Right there. Okay, so when you're setting your full throttle, that's full throttle. And you're going to want to pull the carb, see if it goes any further, and if it doesn't, perfect. Brake, you're just going to want to set that to your preference. Next, we're going to set our sub trims. So for the steering one, it looks pretty straight, and honestly, I don't know if I can really dial it in without driving the car. Okay, so for the throttle trim, we can see that it's way too much towards the brake. So you can't tell, but it's at. You're going to want to go down. Pretty much until it shuts off. So you can actually set it up to show your steering trims up here, steering and throttle trim, and then your steering monitor and your throttle monitor. Okay, so I just learned that the brake isn't, you can adjust the rate, how much you brake with the F switch, which is super cool. Alright, thanks for watching. This has been Miguel with TDK Repair. See you guys in the next video.